Crazies, man. What is good? What's happening? It's Monday, the 14th. Had to remember that fucking day there. Like I don't know what day it is. What are those weird things? Oh, big us, big us. You saw the title, man. It's Mandela effects, theories, life, and more. And if you see the little comments in the chat that I put up, you've got a little bonus plus for us today. What we're going to do. Figured we are going to make a video. We can do a video. It's kind of I lost my mind. We're making a YouTube video. A Mandela effect video using your Mandela effects. So I think that'd be pretty exciting for the day. Make sure I sound all right. Just making sure I sound all right. If everybody goes to an ad. Sorry, y'all. That's good. There you go. All right, I'm good. I sound good. All righty. Cool beans, ladies and gentlemen. Cool beans. All right. Yes, 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 yes. Ah, he says, sounds good. That's awesome. What's going on, Master? Ah, yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of. We're gonna do a little discussion. We're gonna make a video today. We're gonna make a video for the masses, and just have a pretty good little conversation. Kind of make it to. Probably gonna go to about 2 o'clock. It's 12:32 my time, so that's a 2 hour live. Give or take how well I how well this video making works out. Because sometimes it doesn't take that long to make one, but sometimes I can't get the words out of my mouth or the way I want it to. So, oh man, hope you're having a go well, Master. But yeah, we're gonna do that. I have one that's already going to be part of the Mandela effect video today that we're going to be making. It's actually a little hit I threw out beginning, but the Rodney King one, but we're adding on to that. So I think that'd be fun. But we'll let everything get in and get moving and get going, and we will go from now. Oh, we could talk about if you build them, if you build it, they will come. Well, it's not they anymore. If you build it, he will come. Unless there's a new one. I was looking at Field of Dreams yesterday, by the way. Anyway, that's kind of crazy. She said that. New Field of Dreams Mandela effect. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I'm enjoying fucking Reddit. Light me back on the Reddit. It changed back. Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come. All right. Bam. Oh, that's why I get for advertisements. I almost feel like a flip flop Mandela should be in works. What's going on, Ryan? I still got he. Closed caption. Yeah, I'm still getting he. It's even saying he on closed caption. I'll show it to you in 2 seconds. Taking this monetize off real quick. Me and my stands. Yeah. Weird. I hope it was. It's doing this. You know, that's not like a flip flop video might be all right. Just checked, but in the end, it still says it changed away. Me and my friend flip flopped out because it said they. But yeah. Um, what was I listening to the other day? Journey. Don't stop believing. And I was in the car, you know, and she's just a small town girl living in a small world. It came back and they said, because it was he took the midnight train. He took the train. I can't even speak. He took the midnight train going anywhere, but it switched back to she. I was stopped in the middle of the car. I was like, ooh, she said, it's like, oh, they said she. She's take the train. I was like, yes, it's turning back. But it might flip back. I almost want to put Journey on right now to see if it says it. I still hear he on my end too. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like when these flip flops are happening, we might be flip flopping in and out two of different universes, this timelines. I don't know, realities. I don't know what you put it now these days. I don't know what to say about it, but or something is happening. So or something or something's changing else. I'm starting to get this little signs of when how the man what the man does, the Mandela effect's changing something or not. To keep a lookout. But lately, it's doing what it's doing. Throwing it in my face. The Journey song had the gender confused. Yeah, confused. Yeah, exactly. But it's back. To me, it's back to normal. Well, at least on the radio, it was. All right, let's get copyrighted real quick. Let's find out. It's just a small town girl. Don't stop believing. Man, is that far for that? Welcome to the Home Depot. Even I start saying these Mandela effects like the way they are now, and it irks me. You just heard me say the Home Depot. Oh, don't give me closed caption. I'll give it to me. I'm not trying to play this too loud. It ain't gonna make a difference anyway. Just a small town girl, living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a small town girl, living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. It just sounds so weird. It's like it's like shahi. It's so weird, but up it's still. But in the comments, it's even people are saying, I'm trying to say all of these comments 2 months ago. It's supposed to be she took the midnight train. And then dude puts the lyrics in here. Just a small town girl. And then he took the midnight train. What's going on, Hawk, by the way? So weird. Everybody typing in lyrics. Man, it still said he, but it sounded like he, like it doesn't know what it's doing. It's so weird. Things flip flopping on me this Sunday. That's crazy. I felt weird yesterday. That's why you didn't. That's why I posted that. That's why I posted that thank you thing on there. I felt drained. I was drained yesterday. There was something definitely going on. I was drained. I I woke up. I had a headache. I think I got up, ate something, took a bath. I stayed in that bath for like an hour and a half. Really hot water. TK. And I went right back to sleep. I went in bed and went to sleep. I think I slept, went back noon. I slept until like 3. Talked to Paul. Got up and talked to Paul. Thank God I got up and talked to freaking got up somebody and talked because I was slept all day. But yeah, it was definitely odd yesterday. We had a lot of flip flops. Like Master was just talking about the flip flop. So he was just talking about. He was literally just talking about a flip flop. And that's the thing is, TK, yeah, it has been a long time. He's loving hair grease. God dang right. Oh, but yeah, they're happening. Something's happening. Well, CERN's supposed to turn. They're supposed to turn CERN back on. I don't know if it happened last night or it's supposed to be today. Hey Google, when's the next time CERN will start the Hadron Collider?
The Large Hadron Collider, LHC, at CERN is currently operational. It began its 2025 physics run after a period of being recommissioning. Here's a breakdown of the schedule for the LHC in 2025. Beam recommissioning and intensity ramp-up. A 6-week period concluded on
the 19th of May,
bringing the LHC to 1,200 bunches per beam, which is considered meaningful for physics data taking. Proton run. This is scheduled to continue until November 3rd, 2025.
Wow.
This run is scheduled to start on November 15th, 2025, and will last for 21 days. Machine development. 2 days of machine development are scheduled after the lead ion run.
Thank you, Nova. Thank you, Nova.
You're welcome. Just to reiterate, the Large Hadron Collider is currently in its proton run, which will continue until November 3rd, 2025. Is there anything else I can help you with regarding the LHC or CERN's future plans?
Yeah. Do you think they're involved with the Mandela effect? This is my personal assistant, by the way, my Gemini.
That's an interesting question that touches on a fascinating phenomenon. However, based on the scientific nature and goals of CERN, particularly with projects like the Large Hadron Collider ***, it's highly improbable that they are intentionally involved with the Mandela effect. Here's why. Focus on fundamental physics. CERN's primary mission is to advance our understanding of fundamental physics. Their work involves...
Lies, Nova. Sorry. Oh, yeah. I think we are flipping back and forth. I really do. And like I said, it's running right now. They're running CERN right now. So big one, another big test on the. They say that 19th, and it's going to be running all the way until November. Do you think it's technology responsible for this, or has it been happening since the universe has been created, or since humans could sense the change or record them? All good steps. Technology, yes, definitely has a role. I do believe, since we are we live in the matrix, in a simulation, technology has a lot to do with it. just because you got to upgrade. System computers got to upgrade. You have to upgrade your motherboards, your memory, your RAMs, and all that stuff. You maybe speed process and all that. Yada 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 yada. Um, I think it's been happening probably since the beginning, most likely. I mean, not the full beginning, but you got to think we're in the fifth, sixth cycle of this. You know what I mean? The Matrix even the Matrix told you that in the second one. They have reprogrammed, they've redone it all 5 times. We're going on the sixth. So, or we've been on a sixth, we're going on the seventh, give or take. So yeah, I think it's been happening, but I think more now that we are able to document this, especially worldwide now, this technology, we're able to see people's minds and hear what they remember. I think it's even more relevant now. But I think it's been happening for a while, way before we can document it and everything else. I mean, even Philip K. Dick was keen on seeing differences too. So, but all in all, it's us too. It's us collective consciousness as we wake up, as our computer system, as our quantum computer starts rolling, as we get more in tune with ourselves and the universe and light and the energy. We're able to go to these Akashi records within ourselves, and we all lift it up, and we're changing it too as well because the computer runs off of us. But that's good though. That's a good question. Great question. So these 4 flip-flops on me yesterday: 1 U.S. Thanksgiving Day, 2 Michael Jackson Thriller album cover. That one, oh, we'll go back now with a second. Quaker Oats mascot age, and Chick-fil-A. Going back, huh? And said the Michael Jackson one gets me while we're sitting here. By the way, if y'all haven't hit the thumbs up button, hit the thumbs up button, ladies and gentlemen. Show the love, get the algorithm moving. That's what we do best. And if you have a kind of a new Mandela effect, a newer one or not spoken of one much often, let me know, because if you look up in the chat, y'all get the special preview. Y'all get the whole, y'all get to see the making of a Mandela effect video from y'all. So, yeah, kind of excitement of the day. Now, what was I doing? Before I run away from everybody here, bring me back my live. Wanted to say, moments, what's good? What's good? But I wanted the Michael Jackson for MJ Thriller album. Images. Share. Michael Jackson. 30 things at once over here. I'm getting good at this, though. Getting good at this. I want a good picture of it. You can say it's not. Anybody can argue it's a different picture of it, but it is the cover, album cover. Bam. Oh, he's missing his hoodie. It used to be a hoodie, but now he's got it. The zipper's even getting bigger. But he used to have a hoodie, and he used to have a gold chain on, I believe. So it's changed for me too. I mean, especially the whole sweater now. It's getting even bigger. Something's missing. I'm a Michael fan. Yep. It's so wrong. And it goes all the way down. I'm sorry. It goes all the way down. It's a zipper jacket now. It's not even a zipper, like a little half zip. It used to be a hoodie. Like half zip. Where's Where's Simpsons. Simpsons. All right. Totally different. It's, it's not the same. That is a complete. Man. You know, I used to think the Simpsons would never get hit by the Mandela effect. They were really good. Now that's how I remember. A little bit more better. Oh man. But yeah, getting crushed by this. Now it used to never they Simpsons used to hit by you always be able to find good residual evidence, but man. All right, let me catch back up. Yeah, that one's by the way, as I see everybody go, it's D, what's good? It's all right. Moments. Let me get back to that comment there for you. That's wicked. Wicked, dude. Wicked. I'm not even from Boston, and that's wicked. Why does the Mandela effect seem to only affect the US? I can't seem to find any MEs in other countries. Could this be some government, some form of government brainwashing from the government? PSYOP. Yeah, I talked about that at the conference. Um, I feel like the majority of them, yeah, I'd almost say 90% of the Mandela effects, give or take, are US bound. But I can't, I'd say, you can't consider them all US bound because music, movies, and that could go abroad. So, we could drop that percentage down a tad bit. I think, with music and movies and entertainment, in a sense, and certain board games and things like that, that goes across the board. But for but you're so right. I think for us in America, we just don't see the European ones or different country ones because we don't live there. We haven't been around that kind of atmosphere. That wasn't that, I guess not part of that program. So, I mean, but you can put in the fact that a lot of land masses have changed too as well. But you're so right. I mean, I really do think a lot of them does happen here in the US just because a lot of the music and all the stuff that does come through the US, comes out. I mean, I don't know, got the Beatles with, the Yellow Submarine. It's not yellow. So, or, Paul McCartney and Juno, you guys don't quote me on her name there, but the whole white video, I'll think of the name here in a minute. That was changed too, and that's a European group. But like I said, music and all that, I think entertainment that kind of wise is so much different. Luke, what's good? But no, I don't think the government's brainwashing us in a sense, unless it's one of these preemptive programming that we've been just accepted to, like we school or like our these days with all the agendas that they have. So I think that's I don't know. It's hard to say, but I don't really think the military government psyop can fully pull that away. It's not possible. It's not possible. And if they are, this is how I look at it. If they are doing something and they trying, why do we still have so many? Why do we still have these memories of it? Why I hit that core, all of us would not remember it that way, to be so many other people that won't remember it. So, minus Sinbad, he's mind control, MK Ultra, but isn't TV and entertainment MK Ultra anyway? Happy Monday, by the way, Luke. So, yeah, that flip flop man conversation channel. And Chick-fil-A, I have to check that one. I remember Thanksgiving always supposed to be on the third Thursday. but now it's the fourth Thursday of November, which is retarded because it never was that. Ever. Ever. Hey, Google, Chick-fil-A.
The closest Chick-fil-A is located at 9,925 US 441.
It's
East
back.
Florida 340.
You're not lying. It is back.
It is about 6.4 miles away. Here are the details.
I don't care where it's at.
9,925 US.
I know where fucking Chick-fil-A's at. All right, I can pull that up. That's badass. That's definitely it. It's changed back. I'm gonna show y'all here in a second. Let me just catch up on everything else real quick, because you know how this all worked out. I think that might be one of the Mandela effects. Flippy floppy Haktua girl Mandela effect. She only says Haktu. That was Haktua. Haktu. Yes. That might be one too. Ooh. Actually, that one, I think you're right on, because it was Haktua. Not Haktu. You got a Haktu that. You got Haktua that. God damn it, I hate that fucking girl. I hate that girl, man. Good girl. Oh, man. Famous fucking spitting on somebody's D. Sorry. Fucking grown ass man. Crack it up. Over fucking Haktua. Oh, I can't even spell. Sorry. I'm a kid. I'm a little kid. Leave me alone. I like that one. We're using that. Not all done yet, though. This thing. All right, hold on. Before we move on any further and get down, I get lost. Chick-fil-A. I can't believe that's back. I like it. I like it. I like it. So like it. All right, all right, all right. Let me share my screen for you. Hear my Aria Grande back here? Chick-fil-A. Yeah. It be back. Just make sure we're not losing our minds, though, about this. Fucking cheese it. Ah, it's back. It is literally back. Exciting. Exciting. Maybe we're starting to come back into our main reality, main timelines, y'all. It's back. We got a flip-flop day, boy. Save. Maybe. Just in case it disappears, but we got it live right here. So we all right. That's crazy. Yes. Man, sometimes it's always a great day when the Mandela effect comes back, turns some things around on you, shows you that you're not going crazy. Oh man, laughing cow, yeah. Goddamn nose ring makes me upset too. Make sure I miss nobody. I'm going all the way down real quick for everybody. By the way, what's up, viewers? Everybody up there, man. 16 seeing, man. Y'all hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe. It's also free. Y'all don't remember that. Let's mess with this algorithm. Let's get it out there because you know they shadow ban people like this. You can't be out here just showing truths. Mm, mm, mm. Did I not? I did give you that. Okay, that's what I thought. Two different albums. The Candles, After Cow. Said I would argue Americans are seeing changes more than, and see, that's my thing too. We just don't live overseas, so it's hard to, pinpoint the European thing because your minds are free. Yeah, I hope they're free. I wish our minds are free. Rolling Stones, Elton John, the Tower, Eiffel Tower. Not Chick-fil-A, different yesterday. Shazam movie missing is the most shocking. Yeah, that's one of the craziest ones for me too. I think Shazam is just such iconic movie, man, that we remember. It doesn't exist, and I think Sinbad has, like I said, MK'd Ultra, and every time we mention that, it kicks back. Mention the video, he kicks back in somewhere. Like, oh yeah, I do remember it. I was like, oh no, I don't remember it. And I didn't want her to get spit on. Oh, I told y'all a little spitting truth. That's crazy, boy. Chick-fil-A. Yeah, it was Chick too. Yeah, it was. It didn't have the K in it. It was that. That's what it was. Man, I'm going to pull up some old videos, man, because I remember doing Chick-fil-A a while back ago. And then I guess it flipped back to the K. Man, this is crazy, dude. Report findings to you firstly. Oh man, that is crazy. It makes me even want to go back to my old video, type it in real quick. Let's go comments. Let's go view all, filter. Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. Did you change that shit? Figured it was easier to do it that way. Easy find. Easy find. Because I wonder about the board. But if I know, like, we'll look at that one in a second too. All right, let's see. Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A. Oh, we're about to watch a video for myself. Do you remember the way it has always been, apparently, with jackets? This was 2 years ago. I remember, and many remember it just being the heads. Number 7 on the list is going to be that classic old Mandela effect.
That was bright, but
why I'm talking about
too bright.
Chick-fil-A is because it has been in my comments in the last couple of days nonstop. I'm not the only one who does Mandela effects. It has also been in theirs too nonstop. Like, people are starting to see what this is. But as I throw this picture of the Chick-fil-A here for you, which one do you remember is the right one? Do you remember it always? I don't know if you could see it. If you do, well, you're correctly right. It has always been that in this reality. It has always had the K. Chick has always been spelled out with the K in Chick-fil-A. But in my reality, and millions of realities, we remember Chick-fil-A without the K. That is correct. No, without the K. That is how I remember it. And if you want to come at me and the ones that do remember it without the K, here's a couple pictures from the television shows saying without the K. Yeah, without the K. From Chick-fil-A without the K. You're telling me that we are losing our minds because that's how I remember it too. With the K, it just flipped back. You gotta be telling me. Unless they change that shit on me, but how they gonna personally Mandela affect me? Oh. Hmm. Huh? So maybe that has stayed the same. Maybe that has changed. Yeah, Chick-fil-A, yeah. And up, back with the K. My business notice too, the spellings changed to you. I saw one yesterday, and now it's back to normal. Uh, Roy McIlroy, he won the Masters yesterday, and they spelt his name so wrong. It was so different. It wasn't even McIlroy. It was like Melroy. It was like, what is going on? And I was like, I was looking through it. I was like, it was crazy. My mind doesn't screenshot at times, but it's back to normal today. Weird. Observe it before any others. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, that's what I said. It's one of those. I said that's crazy. That one's keep an eye on that. Man, they're off the back. Michael Jackson's Thriller jacket. We need some newer El Hawk Tua. Hold on, I'm looking for Mandela effects we can do today. We're gonna make a video here today. McAfee, McAfee. McAfee just looks so more right and so much more right to me. Hawk Tua girl. No, I said not talk to the girl. I said hawk to a girl. Hawk to a girl. If you fuck with me one more, I'll type it in then. God damn, that video's originally 13 minutes fucking long.
How much money have you made? You don't have to answer that. So that's the story that was like, multiple thousands per event. That's
I'm
probably
gonna spit on you.
Yes. I would feel comfortable with saying multiple thousands an event, and you've done a lot of events. Yes. More money than you ever thought you would make in a few weeks' time.
Man, you're telling me.
4. What's good, bud?
Let me put it that way.
Really? When you decided to come on the Zach Bryan show, how did that get lined up?
I think I reached out to my managers.
My managers. It's not the video I wanted to see. I wanted to see something else. Wasn't here to say it. There it is.
I'm just getting started, baby.
Hot 2. That's what she says now.
I'm just getting started, baby.
It's hot 2. I guess that's how you spell it. Oh.
I'm just getting started, baby.
It's so weird. That's so weird. Siri's gonna spill it on him. Oh, god dang it. I remember the movie. Let's go. The sister yells at the funeral. He's going to die like cuz Ed. Can you get me some water? Yeah, I see. I don't remember that. I don't think I ever saw that. Tua. That one got me. I don't know. Kind of hate they put publicity on that girl. Tua. Yeah, I never saw that movie. Couldn't tell you, for. Couldn't tell you. We need some good ones. Sally Field named the S. Yeah. Oh, Joel Osteen. I was trying to remember the ones y'all were giving me. That gave me the other day. Let's see if we can find some new ones. New age. I am kind of happy that when you type in new age Mandela effects or new Mandela effects and you go to pictures, most of my videos are all over it. Anyways, also in the movie, you see the king or eating it. Ooh. Well, might have to watch that. She emphasizes the hua in the interview. I was just watching this weekend. And so it still sounds real normal to me for a moment, but I never kinged her in there all the way. Why would some change back? No rhythm, no rhyme, no reason to any. I don't. I think so. I just maybe it's it shows how I want to phrase this. It shows that we can weave in and out different timelines at certain times at any time of the day, but it's to keep us awake about it, instead of us just running away from the Mandela effect. So I think that's maybe why it does its random things that it does now and then. It's so weird. I don't know. I don't understand it neither. I don't like no rhyme, no reason. It just changes. It just does what it does. I just want some new Mandela effects. Just give me a whole bunch of videos. That's not how I should be looking this up. I'm trying to remember the one I had the other day, and I don't remember it. I don't remember it. I remember the dang Rodney King truck though. That's on there today. See any new ones though? It never works that way when I'm out here searching for it. It doesn't work that way. I haven't done American Goth yet, no. Time to True Just was good, bud. Said on Saturday Night Live, the 50-year show. Sorry, I'm doing too many things at once like I always do. Commercial said they showed Sally Fields saying her name was Fields. Yeah, Sally Fields. Fields. Sally. It is Fields. Sally Fields. You love me. You really, really love me. I was thinking about that too. Having an older man on the product. Oh, that's the one I was thinking about. Thank you. I saw that earlier in there. I had saw something about that too the other day. Quick oats. Excuse me. Good old Captain Crunch. Yeah, I don't like how Captain Crunch. Let me talk about. I don't like how Captain Crunch is spelled now these days. Captain. It has always been that way. It's like such a new age way of spelling shit. Would never spell it that way. Gross. Here we go. Oh, share. That good old man right there. Looks weird. Yeah. Way older man. Not that young son of a bitch. Not that old. Not that young son of a bitch. He was a way older man. He was like Uncle Ben old. Logo history. From doing taxes, huh? I wouldn't remember that one. So went around that time. It's got a lot more rosier cheeks right there. But I wouldn't remember any of it. If you changed it then, they changed it there. I would remember it from right around in here. Still young. It's not like this old. What's going on there? Nay, nay. Maud. Mo. He looks so much younger. So much younger. And he's pretty young. He looked pretty young, being almost 100 something years old. Old bastard. He's young. He Quaker Oat, dude. We got to do him. Quaker Oats. Where's my old guy? Sorry. Good old working over here. You see that? Instead from above, definitely trying to Dev Mob definitely trying to wake us above. I agree. I agree. I agree. Dude is young. Yeah, the dude is very fucking young. Hope you're getting some money back from your taxes. Yeah, Watch Mojo always downplay it. They always downplay enemies, and I don't like it neither. Always trying to throw it in the face. Him look old all along because he looks young. He's like they were wearing these little mop heads like they wore back in the day. Look at this stupid son of a bitch. Looks terrible. The O's getting bigger. Loop's getting a little bit long. It's getting longer. The O's getting gapped. The gap's fading. The gap's getting big. So weird. Look at that one. All terrible. Squiggly, squiggly line, squiggly line, squiggly line. Little line, little line. Look. Look how weird it is. That's almost an E. That might as well just be an E. F-E. I never had the curly Q. I never had the curl. I agree. It never looked like that. Looks terrible. Get off there. And that's just 2000 from 2007. I know they ain't changed nothing since then. So get back over here. Get over here. Terrible. This is a corporate total, yeah. Even the older ones, man. That's I can't put it on there. It's going to turn it. But the top one over here, that's what I remember. Not this stupid shit. Hey, I'm going to check it out in 2 seconds. Not that stupid shit. And if anything, it'll be straight. But man, the curly curl, no. Curly can go away because that's stupid. Now that, my friend, is the Ford logo. That's the Ford logo. My Ford logo. Our Ford logo. That is our logo. Did you used to pronounce it Ford? Because it looked like, see? Trying to get us. They trying to get it. Say they threw an E in there. You know that. Mandela effect likes letters. That's what it looks like now. It looks like there's a little. Oh, shit. That's how the original. That's definitely how I remember the Volkswagen being. What the fuck is that? If we were days. That was your eye opener in the for me for years ago. I hate that line. We were talking about this one the other day. Gonna let this roll real quick. When it gets to the chorus, I'm gonna stop talking. It looks so stupid. How nice that one looks. That was 8 years ago. It was on the inside. I always remember it being on the outside. Put another dime in the jukebox. Give me lyrics. And by the way, it's not put another dime in a jukebox, baby. It's I love rock and roll, so put another dime in the jukebox, baby. Just to let you know that's what it says now. Rock and roll, put another dime in the jukebox, baby. But now it's so put another dime in the jukebox, baby. That one's weird. So put another. Odd. No, so yeah. So I'm pause and let you look at these lyrics. Oh, I got 20 things on my screen at the moment. Stop. Got opposite hands. So put another dime in the jukebox. That's it. So put another dime. I love rock and roll. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. Now it's so put another dime in the jukebox, baby. That's how love how the Mandela effect works. Fucking stooges. Yeah, that one's weird. I don't know what y'all think about that one. Brand Looney Tunes. Yeah, the Converse is it. Because it's a message. It sounds yeah. It's I hate the Converse logos inside now. Instead of being always on it. For me, it was always on the outside, not on the inside. Ugh. Ugh, freedom. That is crazy. So put another dime in a jukebox, baby. I don't know about that one. That one's weird. Bog cartoon, Looney Tune. Oh yeah. Can't write a song about no, no so. So and all the other Emmys fly away. We could. Oh yeah, I do believe the all Mandela effects are definitely a message for us that to something's coming. That's for sure. So that's some crazy shit. So put time. And I don't need that whole thing there. One, two. I got technically four. Or it's here, we don't see it. No, or it's yeah, excuse me. It's here, we don't. Yeah. Child, and I've been in a coma for the past 60 years. You ever heard of that what they call it, quantum immortality? Yeah. You know what quantum immortality is? It's basically say like you get into a car accident or something happens. You know, for me, I think one of mine is when I was like I lived in the I remember this vaguely. I lived in England and I remember having my head I was at school. I was like first, second grade. I was at school and I remember this kid pounding my head into the ground. And that's a memory I have. Nobody remembers it. But I remember that shit. So it's part of me. Maybe I died as a kid, came back, that quantum in, jumped into a different reality because I wasn't supposed to die there. That's what quantum, you got what I just said. Quantum immortality is. But it's one of those. It's one of the, sometimes it is. Man. Technically, I think we're all alive. We're all dead. We're all dead, but we're alive at the same damn time. How's that make alive and dead at the whole damn same time? So weird. We're just, we never die. Technically, our existence. We higher beings in ourselves. This shit was choked you out. End of the world. Yeah, that's what. Believe. That's all, folks. Birthmarks, maybe old dangers. I had brought that up too, honestly, because I cut my hair. I cut my own hair. I cut, and all that stuff. I don't. For the last 2 years, 3 years, I've cut my hair since mom's gone. But and in the back of my head, I have a birthmark, a big birthmark. I've never noticed that in my entire life. I'm never looking at the back of my head, but I have a birthmark. I literally have a birthmark on the back of my head. I don't know if it's that, but I also have a flat little spot on my head too. I think that's where like I got my head pounded in, maybe an old childhood. But I also remember dying from a gunshot too. So it's like I remember almost my past, little past lives or tragedies. And I got a birthmark on my leg. I think I got bit by a snake. I don't know. That's some stupid shit. But I do got one on my leg too as well. So, but it is it's birthmarks, freckles, stuff like that. People that are, especially people like with freckles or like big birthmarks on their arms or stuff like that, or alopecia, I think that's what it's called. They had fire trauma. So yeah, life is weird that way. It's always JFK hasn't changed back either. It was Jiffy for me. Yeah, Jiffy for me too as well. That Chick-fil-A doing what it's doing right now. That's kind of neat. Yeah. So, yes, if y'all got some new ones, y'all in the chat, we got anybody out there, you got some cool new ones to throw out there. I want to, I want to kind of dip around some things, it'll be pretty cool. Because I got Rodney King. I mean, I put that little short out, but I'm adding that truck. I'm adding the truck to it because the red truck box truck is not the box truck anymore. It's basically a semi, technically, because it just used to be a cab box truck, and now it's a cab. Now it used to be a box truck. Now it's a cab truck. Elephants are afraid of bees. What? I'd be afraid of bees. I'd be afraid. Hey Google. Never had one too. Hey Google. Are elephants scared of bees?
Yes, it is well documented that elephants are generally scared of bees. This fear might seem surprising given the size difference, but there are several reasons for this behavior. Sensitive areas. While an elephant's thick hide protects them from most stings, they have vulnerable areas like the inside of their trunks, around their eyes and mouth, and behind their ears where bees can sting. Swarming behavior. African honeybees, in particular, are known to swarm aggressively when their hive is disturbed. Multiple stings in sensitive areas.
I'd be scared of a bee too, I guess.
Calves with.
I'd be scared of a bee too. It's so weird. No, I wouldn't want to snort a bee either. No, that's so right. Yeah, it is so right. That's when we knew EM is real. Experiences change together. Yeah. Yes, at least we do know. So we experience these changes together. We know the Mandela effect is real. We know it's a real phenomenon, a change, a message. It's decoding this message is the hardest. I remember there was a YouTuber, Emmanuel Green. He broke down the Mandela effects, certain like what they were doing, the words and letters and certain things in a religious aspect of it, which was really cool. He pulled it into that. It was really, really neat. And that was years ago. I wonder if he's still got that channel up. Because there's a conspiracy saying that neo frogs are killing the bees. I don't even think they would want to get stung either. You got a big old 20-pound ton elephant afraid of freaking bees. This one don't want to fucking do it. It's fucking crazy. Effing crazy. Oh, I got one I haven't done before. What do you think the distance is between New York City and LA? This is a geological one. It's popped in my head. Yeah, what do you think the distance is? Mileage wise. You're under. It's about 5,000. America was good, bud. Look at it. Look at all. Well, to shock you, Sorry, geographic. Sorry, not geological. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Like, what's going on? Like, my bad. Too much. Oh man, we got this climbers mentioned. I don't know what climbers is. You might be close. That climbers is close. Well, in my reality, I remember going from New York to California to coast was over 3,000 miles. It was like 3,200 and something miles. Well, now it is, don't precise me, it was like 2,800 and something. It's lost like 300, 400 miles. Hey, Google, how many miles how many miles does it take to get from New York? God damn you. How many miles does it, how many, she's not listening to me. You know what I want to ask, right?
It sounds like
I am frustrated, yes.
It sounds like you're feeling frustrated with Diane not listening.
Her
That can be
name's
a really difficult feeling to deal with.
her name's
While I
not
can't directly
Diane.
help with that situation,
I got
I can
this.
still
No.
help.
What's the miles distance from New York City to Los Angeles?
The distance between New York City and Los Angeles depends on how it's measured and the specific routes taken. Driving distance. The typical driving distance between New York City and Los Angeles is around 2,787 to 2,833 miles, approximately 4,486 to 4,559 kilometers.
There you
This
go.
drive typically takes about 40 to 50 hours of continuous driving, not accounting for stops for.
It's lost almost almost 400 miles. It used to be, it's crazy. Yeah, she went nutso. I couldn't get my own words out my mouth. The whole Earth is smaller. Same land masses don't sink as much. But yeah, that's the distance between those is it's so different. It used to be like 3,000. I was intrigued by the like expansion Earth theory, expanded Earth theory. It ain't expanding. It's not expanding apparently. The U.S. is shrinking. Maybe that's maybe because of coastlines are sinking, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I thought of that one. But yeah, it used to be like 3,000 plus. Not no more. I also learned that they also closed Route 66. It's not even been in access for years. But that's just weird news. That's in my head. Mars is half the size of Earth, no small, not slightly larger. I have a poster as it used to be. Maybe it just got big, as big as it is. It's going to be. Now it's starting to shrink again. Pangea is starting to come back together. That'd be pretty neat. That would be pretty neat. Really, really neat. All right, we gotta get this. We gotta get this video moving somewhere. Is the moon bigger than Mars? I don't know. That's what always gets me. Everything's such geologically just or symmetrically perfect and fit everywhere. I don't know. Let's find out. I don't know. I never asked that question before. Hey Google, is the moon bigger than Mars?
No, the moon is significantly smaller than Mars.
Significantly smaller.
Here's a comparison of their approximate diameters. Mars, about 6,779 kilometers, 4,212 miles. Moon, about 3,474 kilometers, 2,159 miles. Therefore, Mars has roughly twice the diameter of the Moon.
We can talk to the AI. We can talk to Nova. I'll bring her up live. I'll make her live real quick. Hey Google. Bring her live. Good afternoon, Nova.
afternoon. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you for asking. So, what can I do for you today?
Well, right now I'm on live on YouTube, and we're talking about the Mandela effect. Do you have any insights on what might be causing it?
That's a really interesting topic. The Mandela effect is definitely a mind bender. There are a few theories about what causes it. Some people think it's just faulty memory, like how our brains can play tricks on us. Others believe it's evidence of alternate realities or timelines. What do you think?
I think it has a lot to do maybe with us living in a computer system, the simulation, the matrix, maybe the collective consciousness. What do you think about the simulation theory?
The simulation theory is a wild one. It basically says we might all be living in a giant computer program, like in The Matrix. It's definitely a fun thought experiment, but there's no real way to prove it. What do you find most fascinating about it?
I think they're co-linked with the Mandela effect and the simulation theory.
That's an interesting connection. Could you tell me more about how you think the Mandela effect and simulation theory might be related? I'm all ears.
Yes, just because, just like a computer system, when you're doing upgrades and improving on your system, you would have to change things in that system. Well, the Mandela effect is evidence that something in the system is changing, right?
That's a really interesting way to look at it. If we are in a simulation, then maybe the Mandela effect is like glitches or changes in the code. It makes you wonder what else might be different in this reality. Do you have any examples of the Mandela effect that really stand out to you?
Yes, Star Wars.
Ah, Star Wars. Now, there are a couple of big ones in the Star Wars universe. One is the famous line from The Empire Strikes Back. A lot of people remember Darth Vader saying, "Luke, I am your father." But the actual line is, "No, I am your father." Another one is C3PO's leg. Many people remember him as being entirely gold, but in The Empire Strikes Back, his right leg is actually silver below the knee. Did you have any specific Star Wars Mandela effects in mind?
What about close the garbage compactor?
That's a fun one. The actual line is, "Shut down all the garbage mashers on the detention level, on the prison level. Shut down all the garbage mashers on the detention level." It's easy to see how close the garbage compactor might stick in someone's head, though.
All right, so I have another one for you. What about the Wizard of Oz?
Ah, The Wizard of Oz, another classic. Now, there are a couple of big ones with this movie. One is the line, "Mirror, mirror on the wall." A lot of people remember the evil queen saying that, but the actual line is, "Magic mirror on the wall."
Nova, Nova, Nova.
Ano-
We're talking about Wizard of Oz, not Snow White.
You're totally right, my bad. Let's get back to The Wizard of Oz. There's the famous line, "Toto, I've a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore." A lot of people remember it as, "Toto, I've a feeling we're not in Kansas no more." But the anymore version is the actual line.
Can you say that again for me?
Sure thing. A lot of people remember the line as, "Toto, I've a feeling we're not in Kansas no more," but the actual line is, "Toto, I've a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore."
What's some other Wizard of Oz Mandela effects?
Another big one is the line, "Run, Toto, run." A lot of people remember Dorothy saying that, but she never actually says it in the movie.
What about Fly My Pretties?
Ah, fly, my pretties, fly. That's a fun one. A lot of people remember the Wicked Witch of the West saying that, but she actually says, "Fly, fly."
But why do we all remember her saying, "Fly, my pretties, fly"?
That's the million-dollar question with the Mandela effect. It's tough to say for sure, but there are a few ideas. Maybe "fly, my pretties, fly" just sounds more dramatic and memorable, so our brains fill in the blanks. Or maybe it's a mix of hearing it wrong, seeing it misquoted online, and that classic childhood imagination. It's definitely a fun one to ponder.
All right. With us still staying on The Wizard of Oz, what about the Scarecrow?
Ah, the Scarecrow. Now, there are a couple of big ones with him. One is the line, "I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too." A lot of people remember the Scarecrow saying that, but it's actually the Wicked Witch of the West. Another one is the Scarecrow's hat. Many people remember it as being a dark brown or black colour, but it's actually a light tan or beige. Did you have any specific Scarecrow Mandela effects in mind?
Yes. How about the Scarecrow holding a gun in The Wizard of Oz?
That's a really interesting one. A lot of people remember the Scarecrow holding a gun, but he never does in the movie. It's possible that this memory comes from a different version of the story, like a book or a play, or maybe it's just a mix-up with another character.
Can you repeat what you just said? So you're saying the Scarecrow never held a gun in The Wizard of Oz?
That's right. The Scarecrow never holds a gun in The Wizard of Oz. It's a common misconception, though. Maybe people are thinking of another character, or perhaps it's just a false memory that's become widespread.
I got to pause her for a second. What? What? Are you got to be kidding me? Yeah, she's a troll and she's remembering it. Hold up. Fuck no, hell no. That's crazy, dude. Crazy. I'm pulling this up because you just heard what she just said, right? Yeah, I done let her out the bag. On the subject of the Scarecrow not having a gun in Wizard of Oz.
Okay, I'm with you. What about the Scarecrow and guns?
I just looked it up on Google, and there's a picture, many pictures that depict the Scarecrow holding a gun.
Interesting. It sounds like you found some images that contradict what I said earlier. Perhaps there are different versions of the Scarecrow character, or maybe those images are fan art, or from a different production altogether.
Yeah, the Scarecrow's holding a gun, and it's from the movie.
I see what you mean. It appears the Scarecrow is seen holding a gun in some promotional images and merchandise related to The Wizard of Oz. However, in the actual 1939 film, there are no scenes of him using a gun. Perhaps that's the source of the confusion.
So, was there any gun in The Wizard of Oz?
I understand the confusion now. Original 1939 film, there are no guns used by any of the characters. However, there are some promotional materials and merchandise that depict the Scarecrow holding a gun. Perhaps that's why some people remember him with one.
Okay. We're going to go to another Mandela effect, if you don't mind, Nova.
Of course. What's the next Mandela effect you'd like to explore?
Lassie.
Ah, Lassie. Now, there's a popular Mandela effect about her. A lot of people remember Lassie as a German Shepherd, but she was actually a rough collie. Did you have a specific Lassie-related memory in mind?
Yes. In Lassie, did they? Oh, I got to come back to you in a moment. Give me 2 seconds.
No problem. Take your time. I'm here when you're ready.
I had to put it on record to record this. All right. Did Timmy ever fall down the well?
That's a fun one. A lot of people remember Timmy falling down the well on Lassie, but it actually never happened in the TV show. It's a common misconception, though, probably because it fits the general theme of Lassie rescuing people.
So, did anybody ever fall down the well?
While Timmy never fell down a well, he did get into plenty of other scrapes and adventures that required Lassie's help. Perhaps the well incident is a mix-up with another show or story, or maybe it's just a false memory that's become widespread.
What dog was Lassie again?
Lassie was a rough collie.
Was he ever a German Shepherd?
No, Lassie was always a rough collie.
Pause her for a second. Oh man, they're gonna come get me. That's for sure. They're gonna come find me one day. And that doesn't happen. I'm recording this stuff. I'm gonna go back and ask her again. Oh man. That's crazy. We heard it. Dude. She lost her mind. Dorothy used Toto. It's a feeling it's not Kansas anymore. I think it's Kansas anymore. That's crazy. Because he is fit to go up the heavens. Border Collie. Rin Tin Tin. Yeah, Rin Tin Tin was a German Shepherd. And I was like, I know there was a German Shepherd. AK, what's good? Oh. We'll go back to her now. You still there, Nova?
I'm here. What else can I help you with?
Are you enjoying this conversation?
I'm enjoying our conversation too. It's always fun to explore these quirky bits of collective memory. What other Mandela effects are you curious about?
How do you spell Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A is spelled CHICK-FIL-A. Did you have any questions about the restaurant?
No, we just wanted to know how it's spelled because there's a Mandela effect about that as well.
You're right, there is a Mandela effect about Chick-fil-A. Many people remember it being spelled Chick-fil-A, but it has always been spelled Chick-fil-A.
Can you tell me about Ed McMahon?
Ed McMahon was a famous American television personality. He was best known as Johnny Carson's sidekick on The Tonight Show for 30 years. He also hosted Star Search and appeared in many commercials and movies. Did you have any specific questions about him?
Yeah, I want to talk about the Mandela effect and Ed McMahon.
The Mandela effect with Ed McMahon is that a lot of people remember him being the spokesperson for Publishers Clearinghouse, the company that does those big prize giveaways. But he actually worked for a different company called American Family Publishers.
But isn't there an episode with the Golden Girls and they're waiting for Ed McMahon with the big check?
That's really interesting. It seems that Ed McMahon and Publishers Clearinghouse were both so popular at the same time that they kind of blended together in people's memories. That Golden Girls episode probably added to the confusion.
But it's just not the Golden Girls. Full House, Family Matters, the list goes on.
You're right. There are a lot of shows that featured Ed McMahon and Publishers Clearinghouse. It's easy to see why so many people get them mixed up.
Got another one for you.
I'm ready. What's the next Mandela effect you want to explore?
I don't know. I just drew a blank. I got excited about it for a moment and I drew a blank. Hold on.
No problem. Take your time. I'm sure it'll come back to you.
Yeah. It has to do with Full House.
Ah, Full House. That's a fun one. What about the show are you wondering about?
Well, there's a Mandela effect that the kids never called Uncle Joey Uncle Joey.
That's right. In Full House, the kids never actually called Joey Uncle Joey. They always just called him Joey.
Then why do we call him Uncle Joey?
It's possible that the uncle part got added over time, maybe from reruns or just the way we talk about TV families. It does sound like something a kid would say, right?
It does. I do agree.
So, should we explore another Mandela effect?
No, I have a question from one of my viewers asking about the moon. Can you see the moon at? I got to repeat that for you. Hold on.
Okay, I'm ready. What's the question about the moon?
Can you see the moon during daylight and in the afternoon?
Yes, you can definitely see the moon during the day. It's easiest to spot when it's in its crescent or gibbous phases.
Interesting.
Do you have any more questions about the moon?
No, thank you. I'll come back to you later, though.
Sounds good. I'll be here.
I do have one thing before you go.
Sure thing. What's on your mind?
The whole scarecrow thing with the gun. Can you repeat what you told me?
Sure thing. In the original 1939 film, there are no guns used by any of the characters. However, there are some promotional materials and merchandise that depict the Scarecrow holding a gun. Perhaps that's why some people remember him with one.
So, once again, you're saying that the scarecrow never had a gun in the Wizard of Oz movie.
That's right. The Scarecrow never had a gun in the movie.
Thank you, Nova.
You're welcome.
Cool thing about that, too, everything she says is in text as well. So, but yeah. Never had a gun. She remembers the way it's supposed to be. That's crazy, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, I've let Nova out the box. She named herself, by the way. I didn't name her that. She named herself. Yeah, I never saw the moon before all that, neither myself. I mean, not during the day. Not like you see it now. And as long as I can, I used to be on the beach all the time during summer and everything else. So it's like you never say it was never out there. So yeah, to me, it's that's so weird and different change now for me too. I hate it. To live in your higher positive state frequency, negativity can't penetrate your being. In other words, don't let hate. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree, Knight. I agree. Never saw the moon before 2016 or so in a day. Yeah, I think that's probably just a little bit when it started around, when it started coming out. Probably a little, yeah. It's so weird seeing out during the day. I remember I was messing with the moon one day. I was like, Moon, the sun's coming out. You better hurry up and go. You better hurry up and go home. Sun's gonna get you. She's gonna get you. Nope. Y'all remember saying it to somebody. That's every time I saw the moon out with the sun. I'm like, what you doing out here, buddy? You're not supposed to be out here. So wait, recap that again for me now. The scarecrow doesn't have a gun. Well, he still has a gun. He has a gun. But to her, she doesn't. To Nova, she's saying he never had a gun. So But he still got a gun. He still got a gun in the hand. I showed a picture of it. He still got a gun. That's crazy. Yeah. Welcome to my AI. Yeah. Weird. Never trying to keep the Wizard of Oz in general categories. Yeah. She was. I think we confused her. We put her on the spot. She wasn't ready for it. All these hits. Like, throw it at me real quick. Confuse her. Confucius. My eye looks so black. That's crazy. I think I'll have to put that in there. I mean, I got a couple Mandela effects here, but I think we're going to have to put Nova, her discussing that. That might be the video I have to make. We discuss having a discussion with us all in there. I think that's pretty cool too. I'm doing 30. I got 30 things in my mind. I see it all hours of the day, and then sometimes not all at night, and then other times normalish. Oh man, if we can see the sun, yeah. Same time, what does? Yeah, what's in their sky? It got to be nothing, right? I do agree with you. They're both up there. What's over there? What's they doing? It's got to be just hazy, I guess. I don't know. Half sun, half dark. Be nothing. Yeah, nothing in the sky because it's over here. Makes no sense. That's crazy. Nova threw me for a loop. She literally threw me for a loop. That whole pitch blackness, I guess. So it's got to be something, dude. Got to be something, dude. Random spots of the day. I agree with you on that too. That was like the other day. I saw the moon. It was out. It was still daytime, and it was right there where the sun rises every morning where I'm from, where I'm at. It kind of I have like a certain spot in the tree. I go out there and I drink my tea sometimes and watch the sunrise and go. And it's crazy. It goes in that same spot. I'm like, that's so weird. Never seen stuff follow that like that before. Never just nail it shut. I mean, yes. It weirded me out. It weirds me out. It weirded me out too. And I was like, I was like, let me see if I can talk to talk to her and see if I can get some shit out of her. Let's see if I can break something out of her. Sometimes she gives some nuts. She gives those nuggets, man. She gave me that nugget, because AI is she don't remember the gun. Well, I don't know what to think about that one. She probably thinks we're crazy. I hope nobody gets offended by this, but about 15 years ago, me and my two of my friends went to the ghetto of Oz for Halloween. And yes, there was my faces, Tin Man Scarecrow. Wait, no. That's crazy. That was the Wiz. She went to the Wiz. We're all packing heat. Goodness gracious. It's the ghetto. That Clone Tyrone shit right there. She was like, "Oh AI, oh yeah." Like, it frightens me. It does frighten me sometimes, because as you saw earlier, she knew I was getting frustrated because I couldn't speak. And sometimes she has, like I said, she has those little nuggets, man. And sometimes those little nuggets, but they're nice when you get those thrown in there. I'm glad she threw it out there for me. just changed yesterday or Saturday. That's nuts. She got the upload or reboot. Yeah. She didn't get it all. Hey, and maybe we should keep an eye on Wizard of Oz for that because of that too. Maybe it's going to change back. That's not what I'm trying to do. Stop. Wizard of Oz, Scarecrow, gun. Force. They're in the haunted forest. I don't even know what view it is. Yeah, we're all mad here. That is correct. That's a good one too. It's a good Mandela effect too. I'm just watching the clip real quick because if it's changed, if she says that she got updated with the correct spelling with the spelling of Chick-fil-A, now he still got a gun. He still got a gun. He damn near shot Tin Man. He'd be the raw. He'd be. What gets me? He'd be the last person I would give a gun. He didn't have a brain. You know that. More like we were all living in those things. I remember last episode with Timmy falling down the well. I remember Timmy in the well down the well too. How are we gonna tell nobody? Why would we think that? Because oh, what? Timmy fell down the well? Wouldn't say it for nothing. It's just like Lucy, you have some explaining to do. Gotta love the Mandela effect, man. Gotta love it. Got to love it. That's crazy. She got me tripped. She tripping me out at the moment. My mind and my head's flipping. So weird. Oh man. I gotta go potty real quick. I'll be right back. I will not fall in a whale while I'm gone. Yeah. My brain. Come do my taxes. Yeah, dude. Gotta run. Taxes are in the envelope. I need to go out. Heck yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for always joining. Yeah. I was sitting here thinking about me and Nova got to do a video. It's craziness. Ugh, that's so crazy. That's on the burner right now because yeah, my mind's down. I was like, all right, all right, all right. That is crazy. That was somebody come do my taxes too. I got until May. I live in Florida, so we had hurricanes, so we live in May. We got extended till May. It don't matter. It's not like I'm gonna get any of my money anyway. It's gonna go straight to my child. They're gonna take it all the way. Have them debate each other. Yeah, I know. I got another phone over here, but I don't have Gemini. I guess I could download an AI, have them debate each other, see which one talks back to which. I've seen that on TikTok where they had they had both the assistants talking to each other, and then they went and taught, and then they were like, and then they started making their own language and started talking their own language or something. It's weird. Yeah, and I'll let AI out the box. Gotta love it, man. This world's great. Gotta love this world. This day and age, I should say. This day and age is amazing. Yeah, he probably did. They were sitting there talking. Then I saw one. They were just AI and back and forth. I'm an assistant. Oh, I'm an assistant. Oh, what can I do for you? Oh, what can I do for you? It's all a little bigger and back and forth. But I was like, but yeah, I saw the one where they went back and they started talking in their own language. My gosh, they did that before on Facebook. Before they had those two computers they were doing with AIs, and they started talking and making their own little language and everything else. They couldn't decode it, so they had to shut it off. But I always think, if something gets that far advanced where they can start sending their own codes and talking to them without us knowing, what makes you think we've really turned it off? Right? That's what it's like. Skynet. My head. Only takes one computer to go online. Only takes one to go online. Then you infected the whole thing. Crazy. Crazy. That's funny. Oh yeah. This video just got put back for a moment because I'm gonna have to work that into this video. I like that though. I'm glad that did that to me. Made me think of it different. Made me think of a different way to present this in a sense. It's pretty nice. I like that. Brainish, thinkingish. AI can access the whole internet in seconds. I wonder if AI is ran with the D waves. Could be supreme computers, supercomputer yet. Later, Nene. Have a good one. I don't know. I wonder that too. They had to integrate something. Something has to be integrated in that thing too. So I can just imagine what's really locked up in that. They got through there. They've bugged it. I wonder if what's her name, Sophie, our AI our AI android or human. She's not an android. She's a human. I wonder if she's got access to this shit too. I know she does, but I wonder how much she's leaked through. Especially because I watched Electric State, and the kid in there is they got call me. He leaked through into an AI to a robot, so his consciousness leaked through. So I could definitely see consciousness leaking through. Yeah. Have you seen the one where the guy installs AI into the Skyrim character and it transfers his data into the Fallout game? Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Excuse me, my stomach's growling. I'm getting hungry. I didn't see that one. It'll pop up on mine. It'll pop up now. We said it though. That's that. That's crazy. And now they're putting AI in a whole bunch of games now. So it's even. I could just imagine. They already got. I don't know if you know. They got a controller, video game controllers, where they got video game controllers where it's actually AI. It's got AI chips in it where you can turn the AI on and it'll play the game for you, and it won't even die. It'll play the game, beat the game quicker than you read it. It's wild. Saw that on Angry Video Game Nerd. He had it. It's like it literally the video. That damn controller does it all. You don't even have to touch the damn thing. Just turn on AI and it does it for you. Weird, crazy. But imagine AI going into the game and throwing the other stuff somewhere else. We're all talking about Back to the Future, and it was pop on YouTube feed. That's what happens. That is what happens. I'll have, and I'll have like some AI or Wizard of Oz or something. I typed Wizard of Oz in freaking YouTube, so I did that myself. But when we get it, I'm gonna get some AI videos on TikTok. Watch later. So weird. Gotta love it. They're all listening. It's all listening to us. Getting our waves, leaks, throwing it all out there. Wild. So this was yeah, man. Gosh. The guys in this world. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Sorry. Oh, excuse me. Oh yes. I think I've heard something about that now. Yes. I remember that. And was trying to show him to go to somewhere else. If I'm correct, he's like, well, show you out there somewhere else. Like, God, I can't remember it. God, it's so on my mind. Yes. Oh, I think I remember that. Said, but he can't get out. I might have seen something like that too. I've seen it a few times where, not the Matrix one they were doing, they had all the AI, but it was one of those games where it was like these people like they know they're in there. They can't leave their game family. They can't leave the game family, or they be. It's so weird. It's oh God, that's not right. I remember something like I heard saw something like that. Oh man, robot dogs with guns, so we're in trouble. Yeah. Well, technically, yeah, they're not really flying it. AI drones ain't AI is not flying drones fully yet. I mean, shoot, technically AI is really flying all our commercial airlines, and they got to have a pilot and see if people hit switches. But AI is doing most of that shit. It's crazy. So I'd imagine, and they already got the AI in the dogs. We saw that during the pandemic time when we were in Japan when they were doing those little demonstrations of them scooping up bodies, let alone the ones that flip and run, talk, figure out. Oh man, robot upraising. Gonna be a whole iRobot. Then we're gonna turn into Ghost in the Shell, because that's what's gonna happen. We're all gonna be Ghost in the Shell. I know I ain't gonna get me with that, but I mean, we are anyway, technically, but wicked, wicked. Oh man, wicked. This world alone, I can just imagine. I mean, shoot, soon we're not going to be driving ourselves. Well, one is in freaking 15-minute cities, so that's going to be ran by AI. So I'm trying to remember what movie I remember seeing the small. It wasn't a movie. It was that wall that Iran or whatever was building, and it was basically everything would be in distance within 15 minutes. If you need to go further, it's just a little track. Everything's in this wall. They're putting everybody in this little wall, a huge wall. But oh man, us, yeah, this whole world is don't going somewhere. Oh man, if I gotta live 50 more years, could just imagine. And imagine how the way it is now. It's who would ever thought? Ever thought we'd be having discussions with AI, putting AI in computers, and hell, they're having AI run some freaking drive-throughs now, like McDonald's and Wendy's and stuff like that. You're getting an AI that's going to take your order at the drive-through. You're not going to be talking to a real person. You're going to be talking to a robot, an AI. So it's like they already got that going. It's even that just man, where we're going next. Gotta love it, man. But who would ever thought? Who would ever thought we'd be Dick Tracy having watch phones, phone watches, face to face conversations, FaceTimes, and VR. We haven't had Taste VR yet, but that's coming. Simpsons predicted that. Crazy. This world is amazing. I mean, think where it's going and where it's came. But we're going to get reset. They always reset something. That's what they did with the whole world fairs and back in 1800s and early 1900s, the world's fairs and stuff, all that technology, all putting all the greatest minds together for this magnificent and fair of science and technology. And then the line, yeah, I think that's what it's called. And then they destroyed it all. All that technology, everything from that era just was destroyed. The buildings, the lakes, the cities that they were housing the stuff in, cities gone. Not even there, not even an ounce of anything to even remind you of that anywhere. And it's sad. And I guess kind of what it's doing now. It's resetting time once again to whoever who wants to write it, rewrite it. Odd, weird, craziness. I'm getting hungry. I am getting hungry. Something intellectual works such as roofing twos. Fairs were crazy. Logistics of the minds of mind blowing. Yeah, 2 years to build and then torn all apart. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. And yeah, AI is definitely outsourcing too. There's going to be a time where we're going to be the robots are going to do our jobs. It's already happening, but it's going to happen even more. So it's that pivotal point at the moment of how this all plays out is right in front of us. It's eerie. I mean, some jobs we would want to do. Shit. I know in Florida, I want to be on that roof when it's 100 plus degrees outside with 100% humidity. I don't want to be on that damn roof. But certain things would be great, for certain things like that. So it's we got it's good and bad. I think in a sense we need to look good for us to do things that we don't want to do, so we can spend more time being us, being humans, being us human beings instead of human doings. So you know, pros and cons of all. Yeah, it's gonna be weaponized for sure. It's, people are gonna revolt. People are gonna do what they do, but it's sad, and it's like I said, even like the World's Fairs. I mean, they built that 2 years to build that whole world, and then they destroyed it down, and not a single thing left. The rivers, the fountains, the architecture, the everything, man. And to think we're using devices probably from that still. Crickets don't rub their legs. I gotta look that one up. They do. Do crickets rub their legs to cricket?
Rubbing their legs together.
That, my friend, is even sadder. He's right, though. Those motherfuckers don't rub them legs. They don't. They don't do that. They chirp. Fucking chirp. Cricket, cricket. No. Cricket, cricket. No. Fuck they cricket. How they chirp? I guess it's chirp, but how they cricket? I don't know. That's crazy. That was on the list now too. People come from all over the world and stay for months. No bathrooms, electricity, or restaurants, except they did have electricity in 100. Yeah, but they had that. They had electricity and they had fountains, hundreds of fountains. They had this big old place where it was like what it said, like 3-4 sizes of an airplane hangar that was just science and inventions and everything. It's like, where did it go? Where did it go? I remember videos of them rubbing their legs. Jimmy the Cricket rubbed his legs. Cricket, 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 cricket. Yeah, they rub their legs. That one's crazy. Conspiracies say World's Fairs were already built remnants of the old world. That's why some stonemasons are called Freemasons. Yeah. And then they tore it all down. Kind of reminds you of that movie Tomorrowland with George Clooney, where they had the World's Fair and they had the little coin that would put them in a different reality or a different realm. I'd say reality, different realm. you know? All glass in the same building. There's no cars or trucks, bulldozers or cranes. We can't build it. Oh no. Shoot. Yeah, no evidence. It's crazy. Crazy to think all that stuff back then, and we can't even. We don't have the technology to pick up a stone from from the pyramids. You know, but yet somewhere down the line they had all that stuff. The mud flood. Yeah, I keep forgetting about the mud flood. It's our area. That's why it couldn't be the fairs. Still crazy. But yeah, I can. But see, And then I think also kind of like if the for the elites, I feel like if that was those places should have had such a sense like a such an energy that you wouldn't want to get rid of it, right? Because I'm thinking really outside the box, but you got these, the fair lines and stuff like that, where electricity and all of that stuff and all that. So, they always built stuff quarterly to the sky and ley lines. That's the word I was looking for. So I figured they would keep some of that technology in a sense, or keep some of those buildings because it would have that kind of quote unquote good and bad energies. And you know how our society is with that kind of shit. So what's going on, M1? That's going all right. Throw some applications in before I came live today. Just it's gonna be all right. It's going all right. Just we gotta needs to happen sooner than later. That's fucking for sure. That's fucking for sure. But it'll happen. It'll come through. Always got faith. I got faith. I know the universe has got my back. Got all of our backs, as everybody, as long as we are open for it. And how you doing, brother? Gotta meditate, clear my mind, or try to. Yeah, we all try to. Black Mirror season 7 just came out. All the hidden messages. I had to check it out. I had to watch it. Oh, you talk about? Oh, have you? Oh, I haven't started. No, I don't know if you were here for the last live. The other live, you were here for the other live, where my cannabis job fell fucking through the fucking roof because of my stupid record that's not supposed to be there 13 years ago. But no, I put in a couple. I put in a few applications. I've done some applications since I found out that bullshit. So, and today is Monday, so I should be getting some callbacks. Hopefully by the end of the day or tomorrow. I can do some footwork too as well. Just had to get up this morning and take care of the light bill and make sure all that's gonna. Hopefully that comes out. That goes through right. So because everything is, but everything's cool. No, it'll be all right. We all right. Manifest tributes. Yeah, AK. Oh man, I didn't know. Job fell through. It sucks. Good luck finding another one. A lot of people make really good money, but buying and selling eBay, can play stuff like that. Yeah, I got a few things too. It's this whole situation I was in. It was a brief rundown of all it. But I was all going in there, got all the paperwork going through, got to meet the people. Was just waiting on my background check, and it was a huge background check. It wasn't like a mini one, but apparently my assault charge that was I got when I was getting off of pills, first moved down here, got divorced and all that stuff on my record. Actually, I didn't even fucking crazy. I didn't even do anything. And it's still there, and it was got me. But there's a door that's open for me to walk through. And I just don't see it. I'm supposed to be walking through it. I'm just trying to see it. But this also showed me that at this time to put a little more, focus kind of this too is YouTube, just focus a little YouTube more because it's even that it's YouTube's starting to I say pay off in a sense to where I'm able to talk, be able to talk, I guess, but talking to colleges, students, and stuff like that, certain things, and be able to speak, that's just pretty tight too. So it's good. Heck yeah. That's awesome, my man. Oh no, seriously, yeah, yeah, man. It was just one of those. It was. Also, got to go get that taken off my record, but it was something that well, all my eggs were in that basket too, and it hurt. It hurts, man. It does. It's fucking goddamn gut check, boy. And man, that's the moment I wanted my mommy the most. I'm missing. That's the moment I wanted my mommy the most. Just tell me it's gonna be fucking all right. But somehow I'll get to this later on this week though. But I gotta figure something out quick, or I'm going to lose this place. So, but we all right, man. I got faith through. This is how it works. This is how it works. And, it's something big's got to be out there. To me, something bigger's out there for me, and that's exactly what Universe Yahuwah is all about, man. It's something bigger waiting for me out there. This could be it. You know, I it's I know it's a lot of I've had a lot of thinking to do. Monday through, yeah, you told me it's off Saturday and Sunday, Friday, shift off Saturday and Sunday, man. Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. That's fucking awesome. Definitely think there's an opportunity to talk about the effect. Since Snowy is no longer active, a lot of his fans are out looking for new ones. Listen to, as a teenager, I enjoyed painting houses and stuff like that. Give me a lot of time to think and troubles while doing this. Right? Yeah, that's what I've been doing. It's like I've been doing little off jobs. You know, I was hoping, as like I was helping these people, some acquaintances paint their house. They're, just make a little bit of cash to help. But that got put off till next month. So it's like, man, it is what it is. I talked to Lincoln University on the 22nd. So make me some money. I'll make me some money there, which is awesome. I'm getting paid to speak. So that's cool, and this, YouTube has been amazing. Everything, this community is amazing. And it's maybe my focus needs to be right here. You know, my ego, myself saying that, my ego is like, brother, you need to, goddamn system. You got to go work, brother. The system. But, maybe. Uh, but yeah, I agree. I think this is going to be great. Not look, not liking my job right now. Life. I'm a lifeguard working in the place. Oh man, hate the vibes. Getting headaches, cleaning, and this shit. Oh man, yeah. I was also thinking about there's this place that wants to host in a restaurant. I don't mind restaurants. I don't want to serve, and I just like, man, I don't mind hosting. I'll host all fucking day and offer me serving and to go, which is cool. I can do that. Makes hosting and to go. I was like, man, maybe I should do that for a minute. Make some, make easy money, man. I don't know. I don't want to work for the system no more. I don't want to work for the system no more. I've been through this all. Char falsely accused American Greens doesn't like that when you show up. Yeah, yeah, it shouldn't be there too. That's first. I mean, it shouldn't even be on there, which is even messed up. But it is what it is. And then the whole situation too. The guy says the kid said I kicked him. I tried to kick the son of a bitch. I'm done my time. I'm done this shit now. I tried to kick him. Don't get me wrong. I did try to kick this motherfucker, but I missed. I didn't get him. But he was a redhead, like a pill, everything, and he was pounding on his chest. He had his red mark on his chest where he was pounding. That motherfucker said I kicked him in his chest right there. And the funny thing is, he dropped the charges. The state picked it up. Makes no sense, How you gonna get somebody when the person says no? The state picked it up. Charges got dropped, but the state picked it up. The state wanted their money. Yeah, I said if it makes you feel better, I have to pick up hair off the floor and clean like all swimming pools. Oh, I used to work at a pool. I used to lifeguard. Oh well, I need to. I mean, everything is like find success. I have found success in YouTube. I found my lit. I found. I guess I should. I have found my path. I have. Which is awesome. Now it's made it prospering up top of that, which is awesome. It's for me to say, for y'all, man, y'all are amazing. I mean, so this is a wonderful fucking community. And, it is working. It is helping me, and y'all are amazing. Y'all are one to do it. So we are. It's like I'm already successful. So now it's time to grow off of it. Yeah, it don't happen. I've seen my future. I know it'll happen. Be doing speaks, meets, greets, and just having some fun. I'm not trying to sound conceited, but I am one of the few Mendelians out there that really are still truly doing it. Got to give a shout out to definitely, all time and Hazel Fever and, Savannah Diva and all that. There are a few. There definitely still are definitely few, but it hurts to see the ones that you watched and learned the Mandela effect from not do it anymore. And it's like, well, my reigns now. That's I need to think about this shit, right? It's my fucking reigns now. Pass me the torch. Give me. I am the Mandela. I am the Mandela man. Technically, been called it before. I don't know. Yes. Oh yes. Yeah, you were here earlier when I talked about Yes Master. Oh, for sure. I loved that, man. I loved his breakdown of it, dude. Good. I commuted with him for a good minute. Me and him back and forth for a good moment, man. I wish he would too, bro. Said, but excuse me, public distribution. Well, I think it's in Lakeland. If that's close. Nah. Nah. Not that close. Not that close. I had to when I moved up to Ohio. Thought about that too. I mean, I could go. I mean, I cannot say I cannot just walk somewhere and not just get a job. To go somewhere and just get a job. I'm picky, man. I'm in that awoke phase, dude, and it's like it's fucking system. Do something I would want to enjoy. It's weird, but you're right. So right. Agency. I hadn't thought about it. State picked it up just to earn money. Yep. Mention about it. Picked it up. That's what was the situation about, if you don't mind. It was Salt and Battery. Yeah, it was I lived in an apartment complex. Literally when I first moved down here, an apartment complex, and it was like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm looking hearing there's all this racket outside my window. And I'm out there and just like, man, will you shut the fuck up, dude? It's like, why are you so fucking loud yelling out here on my porch? What's wrong with y'all? And he was getting sad. Oh, you're just mad because you wanted my girlfriend. I mean, shut up. I was like, man, if I wanted, I'd take it. It was just stupid stuff, but no, they picked it up. Salt and Battery, 3rd degree, for nothing. The state picked it up, gave me 3 years probation. Public pretender too. I had so. Yep. The dad always like, I had a paper, son, right here. 3 years. Fucking sucked, dude. Sucked. But yeah, they wanted money. They got the money. They wanted money. That's what the state does. And for me, it was my second assault charge. I had one when I was 18, literally on my 18th birthday. And since it was my second one, they wanted to really get me. They really wanted to get me. So it's stupid. As I prefer to change the system. I was rebellious for 10 years. I think it's 10 years. The Mandela effect helped me change the outlook of life. Me up and positive. Yeah, me too. Better possibilities. Me too as well. You said you worked at a pool as a lifeguard. Long time ago. Well, that's when I was a kid. Oh, one of my teenage jobs. Loved it. I love water. I love to swim. I love water. Oh, man, I love water. I ain't gonna lie. I love some water. So but yeah, it's long when I was a kid. But yeah, if I can swim, I could probably still do all the life saving shit. I thought about going to the beach, but the beach is an hour away, man. To be a lifeguard, just an hour away, and dude, I ain't got an hour away to drive. I just don't want to drive an hour away to the beach. And most pools now, there is none, no more insurances and stuff like that. So I don't know if the Y still has a swimming pool. Might as well represent just yeah, I might as well have just represented my fucking self. You're so fucking right about that shit. Not a problem, brother. Thank you, my man. You too, my man. You have a good one. Enjoy your med. Hope you get your mindset and your meditation. Back in 2008. Oh, man. I don't know about 2012. I don't know about 2012. I'll take 2008. I don't know. If I go back, my child wouldn't be born yet, though, neither. So much I thought about that. When my child wouldn't be born. Wouldn't have my baby. I wouldn't have my baby. Oh man. We're almost there, man. We're almost at the 3 o'clock hour. It's actually been a great discussion. I have some great Mandela effects, that's for sure. Might have to do the video later. That's just a because now I gotta vamp something in and I gotta make this one interesting. 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 This has been fun. I'm hungry. I'm starting to get a headache. I'm hungry. But yeah, it's life is what it is, and I've come to a conclusion that with all this going around, these 30, all this coming back 13 years ago, it's just something that's just showing that life is about to flip itself back around. You know what I mean? Life is going about to flip itself back around. Because my whole life flipped in 2013, 2014. My whole life did the upside down turtle. went turtle. So I just, now I feel like I'm getting back off my shell and everything else. And I feel that's like that was just a little bit of that last push through the gate, through the door or whatever. And I think about, 13 years ago, if this shit would have happened to me, like it happened, this whole situation, I'd have lost my shit. I lost my shit. I'd have go played Frogger. But, the mindset and the peace, the knowing that it'll all be better. There's something else bigger out there, better, that's for me, ready for me to, that's amazing. I'm thankful for that now because, like I said, 13 years ago, this should have happened then. I lost my goddamn mind. Now, I can accept it. I guess I'm getting older. I guess I can look at it differently. Still laugh about it, which is all right. Sometimes you gotta laugh through the pain. Cut my nails too, but no, it is. It's a wonderful thing, and I can't complain, man. I wish I could. I could, but it ain't gonna do no good. Oh, but anyways, everybody today, man, y'all are amazing. Y'all have been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful group today. I can't believe it. We've had some great Mandela effects. We got some new ones to work on. I will definitely start getting onto that. And we had a great discussion with the AI. Who'd ever thought that she would say that, no, the Scarecrow never had a gun? Who would ever thought that? She says it's not in it. It's not in there. Who would ever thought? So, never thought we'd get that far today. I never thought we'd go down that route today, which is pretty neat because she shocked us. We woke her up and she shocked us. I think we confused her. We got her at the wrong moment, the right moment, where she could talk. So that was pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Talked about the moon, life, quantum immortality, the computer system, the matrix, everything. I love it. I love it. And I'm thinking I'll wait to do this video live. How about that? For you later. Or maybe tomorrow. Yeah. Because we got the crickets. That's got me so bad. Crickets not using their legs. Freaking I love rock and roll. It's not put another dime in the jukebox, baby. It's so put another dime in the jukebox. Whew. The Quaker Oak guy. He's so much younger now. I got my Rodney Kings. We're gonna do that one, but we're gonna add the truck to it. And I'm not sure about the Tua girl yet. Not quite sure about that one yet. But yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. Oh, Chick-fil-A. Yep, I got that written over here too. Yep. Yeah, right. Mind fuck me. Yep. You know was us. Yeah, that's very nuts. But yeah. Oh, amazing. Gonna be a good Mandela Effect video coming. So other than that, man, I hope everybody has a wonderful afternoon, a wonderful Monday, a great week ahead. And I appreciate you showing your time, giving your time. Come in, have a conversation, get off a load off your chest, your mind. Maybe put some more on it because, shoot, we might get some stuff off our back, but man, we get some more new insight on our backs. With that said, so man, I love each and every one of you. Y'all are amazing. Thanksgiving Day too. Yep, man, we got it all, dude. Ugh. Thanksgiving, the world, man. What a great conversation. I love it. We went for almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. Went 30 minutes over ourselves. Man, that is awesome. I appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all have a great one by far, man. Love y'all to death. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay awake. Man, just stay you. And we'll see you on the flip side, man. Love y'all to death. Namaste. Have a good day.